Trudy here from Hot Patterns once again with another fabulous YouTube clip for you. And this one is to introduce our two brand new patterns. And they're both shirt patterns. And I know when you go to the website and you look at them both, you'll think that they're actually really, really similar. And they kind of are, and they're kind of not. They both have the option of being a shirt length, a tunic length, or a shirt dress length. And they both have kind of, you know, sleeve options, collar options, but their similarity really ends. This particular one, this is the Weekender Summer in the City shirt, and obviously a tunic and a shirt dress. And this, in fact, is the tunic length. And the reason we've done this is, when we're choosing patterns to do, we always look at what the looks are that are coming through, and there's two major looks coming through for shirts. This is one of them. This is kind of a nice, soft, easy to wear, very, very summery, pretty shirt. And you can see, or you will see in a moment when Jeremy zooms in, it's got some very soft, pretty details. And we're going to do that right now. So if you look closely at this shirt, you will see a couple of details on the front. The first thing to tell you about is the collar and the stand here. And this is really the only area you need to be very, very picky about, because you know you don't want a messy collar and stand, that would look awful. The plus point with this, of course, is that you don't have to do it with the collar, you can do it with the stand, and you'll see a variation with that in a moment. So you can get a collarless look as well. But it's just a classic collar and stand, which is really nice. We've got very delicate little bits of gathering across here, and the gathering should tell you that you really have to use a very soft drapey fabric for this. This is a very lightweight linen shirting which I've washed and washed and washed to soften it up, and this is really as crisp as I go. If you don't use a drapey fabric for this particular shirt, it's not going to look so fabulous, so please use something drapey. You can even use a knit for this. But certainly something crepey or rayon-y, something very flowy, maybe even a cotton voile, that'll work really well. So you've got the beautiful little gathers here. We've got this rather fabulous sleeve detail with the strap here that buttons on. You just roll them up, which is a very funky detail. There are other sleeve options you've got in this pattern. You can ruche the sleeve up, or you can elasticate the sleeve. I almost forgot. And the other thing to show you about this is the back yoke. Back yoke is also, as you can see, got gathers. And the final thing that, of course, is just a classic shirt detail is it does have a shirt tail hem. And I don't know if I said this to you in a YouTube clip earlier this year or on a newsletter, but shirt tail hem detailing is huge this season, so it ticks all those boxes. So I really wanted to show you this second version of the Weekender Summer in the City shirt, because I want you to see just how different it looks if you do it in different fabric. This is a rather beautiful embroidered gauze. I did get it from fabric.com, but back in the midst of time, so I really don't know if they still have it in stock. But it's the same basic shirt with the same rollback sleeves. The only difference is I've left the collar off. I've just used the stand like this. But you can see this is a very, very summery kind of interpretation of it. And yes, it is slightly see-through, so a camisole is absolutely essential for this. But this is a really useful way to show you how, just by changing the fabric, and actually this one is a shirt length, so it's easier to tuck in, but really just changing the fabric gives you a completely different look for your patterns and gives you much more bang for your sewing buck. So as I said before, this is the tunic length, and you can see that I'm wearing it with a cropped pant. This is one of my versions of the Deco Vibe cigarette pant. It's a really, really good length and good proportion to wear with a tunic shirt, be it this one or be it the other one that we're going to show you. But it's a really, really useful kind of everyday look, and for the weekends it's perfect. So this is the second of our two fabulous new shirt patterns. This one is the Metropolitan Deneuve Tuxedo shirt, tunic and shirt dress. And you can quite clearly see I'm wearing the shirt version. Now this one is one of the other really hot shirt looks that's out this year, which is the tuxedo shirt. But the key is that you've got to keep the detail minimal on something like this. I mean, obviously you can do stuff to it, to the front, to the bib front area, which is what makes it a tuxedo shirt. But the whole key with this one is it's kind of influenced by the really, really directional Spring-Summer 2010 Celine collection, which featured this kind of tuxedo shirt all over the place, and everyone was going, oh, it's fabulous. And it is, it really, really is. Now, this particular pattern has got no collar options. This is it, this is what you get. But we do have sleeve options. We have this one, which is the short sleeve. There's another one that comes to the elbow, and there's a 3/4 one. So you will get a lot of season's wear out of this, which is really useful. Now the details on this, we'll go zoom in a moment, I'll go through them with you. They're actually really easy to do. You've just got to kind of slow down and take your time and do them precisely. Because the whole point of this is totally minimal. There's really no stitching to be seen here apart from along the hem and on the sleeve opening. That's it. Everything else is tucked away. You see one button, which is this one here at the neck when it's done up, and the rest of it is all kind of sealed away. So the whole point of this is clean, clean, clean minimalism. So now I'm going to get Jerry to come in close and we'll go through the details. So I'm really hoping that you can see the details here. I know it's very difficult because we're using white. Incidentally, this is a fabulous white linen from fabric.com. I love linen, I really do. And the nice thing about linen is that when you wear it, it kind of crumbles up a bit, it looks a little bit softer. But of course, with this shirt, you can choose almost any fabric you like, any shirt weight fabric for sure. Drapey ones, stiff ones, crisp ones, doesn't matter. I mean, denim will work in this, all sorts of things. So really, fabric choice is up to you. I've chosen a linen because I love a linen shirt. Now, the main detail of this one, and one that's actually quite easy to do, is this faux collar effect. You can see it looks like a collar shirt. It's not. The front collar here is inset like this, and then it's all sealed into the yoke.
I'm just going to focus right in now, Trudy, okay?
Focus away. I love the fact that Jeremy is just a Steven Spielberg of fashion. He really is. Can you see what you need to see?
Pretty much.
Okay. So I'm going to do this button up so you can see what I mean.
Okay.
Now, even with Jeremy focusing in really tight on this, I'm not sure if you can see, but I'll tell you, this is all clean finished. There's no stitching shown here at all. It's actually really easy to do. You'll be amazed how easy it is to do.
Can you just point out the tuxedo front on it for me?
Sure. This is the bib front here, where my fingers are like this. Like that, and the tuxedo front is lined, and we've also got this little kind of concealed fly front here to have the buttons on, so everything's all kind of neatly tucked away. There's no darts in the shirt, but it is quite a fitted shirt, as it is quite close to the body. It's not kind of a baggy shirt. And while you're in there close, can I just show you the cuff detail? The cuff detail is gorgeous, by the way. The cuff detail is like this. It's like a turn-back French cuff. I just use buttons on this, but of course you can wear it with cufflinks, which is fabulous. I've got loads of cufflinks, can't wait to wear those. And as I say, this one is the short one, we have an elbow length and a 3/4. But you know, the girls at the Celine show wore it with the cuffs open and out like that, which looked really, really good. The final thing to tell you about this particular shirt, apart from the fact that it's gorgeous, is I've also given you the option of having a centre front or a centre back pleat if you want them. So if you're a little bit pear-shaped or you want a little bit more room around here, cut it with the pleat. This one is cut with the pleat at the back. You can see it there, because I have a big bottom. Lucky, lucky me. So that's the tuxedo shirt, and I know you're going to love it. So those are our two fabulous new shirt patterns. Like I say, they're really, really useful. They're actually the only shirt patterns you're going to need this year, I promise you, because you get the shirt, you get the tunic, you get the shirt dress. They're both fabulous, they're both directional, and you're going to look fantastic in either of them. So thank you very much for watching.